Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. Today I have the video of P. Diddy and all that are involved and some new information on the past when he was involved with J-Lo and that scandal they had of some shooting. But Spirit is telling me so much stuff here, y'all. I had to shuffle and counsel with Spirit a whole lot before I had to pull these cards. So you're not going to see shuffling here. The cards are already pulled. If that bothers you, you don't have to watch, okay? So if you want to see me shuffle, go to the other videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Hit that notification bell to be reminded when I upload another video. If you want a personal reading, you're going to text me. In the description box, there is a number now that you will text. I no longer do email. Email just takes too long to respond back and forth. So this way you can text me directly, text only, and then I will call you and we'll set up a time and date for your reading. I am running an April special, $10 April special for 3 cards, 3 questions. All right, so call me, text me, and then I'll call you back. Hurry, because those time slots fill up fast. Yeah, so I already consulted with Spirit on this, and we got a whole lot of information here. So I asked Spirit, what is happening with him? Is he guilty or not? Who was all involved? And will he go to prison for this? Now, don't forget, this is alleged. Everything that I wrote is down in the disclaimer box. Remember, it's a tarot card reading, but yet again, I'm never wrong. So there you go. I've been a tarot card reader for more than 30 years. If you want the truth, you come here. If you want fake, go someplace else. All right. Here we have the 9 of Cups. So this basically represents him. He is a self-made millionaire. That's what this 9 of Cups, Pentacles. I'm sorry. I said Cups. It's Pentacles. This is what the 9 of Pentacles represents. You see the woman, could be male or female, represent male or female, but she's standing in a garden full of fruit. So their life is very fruitful because of the money that surrounds them. This is self-made money. The money that they created themselves. This money brought in a good life for them. See their home in the background. The bird here on the hand represents messages coming in. What is the message? That is self-made money. It was slow-moving money. There's a little snail here represents slow-moving money. So it progressed as time went on. He became richer and richer and richer till he became this famous person. So that card is just explaining about him. But now we have the 7 of Wands. This represents defense, accusation and defense, gossip, accusations, defense. So he's on the hill. He's striking at the people. Many people are striking back at him. These are the accusations, the comments coming in, and then he's striking back. He's fighting back. He is right now, very much in the defense mode. He's very much in his thoughts, deep thought. And he knows he has to defend himself, and he's fighting hard to defend himself. He does have good legal counsel. Here's the thing. Okay, he's standing on the hill. So that means he has the advantage. So I'm seeing with this card that he might get away with some stuff. Not everything, but he might get away with some stuff because he has the upper hand due to, there's many reasons here, due to other people taking the fall for him, good defense attorneys, maybe not enough evidence or something like that. All right. Now, why did he do this? Okay, I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm just going by what the cards say. So P. Diddy, if you're watching this video, just remember, everything you do, you have to be held accountable for, and you bring on your own consequences. All right. This is for everybody. You have to be accountable for your own actions. Whatever you do later on leads to the road of either success or destruction. You choose your own life, your own way. All right. So that if you did do something wrong, you don't have anyone to blame but yourself. And that goes to everybody. So here's the Fool. The Fool is off on a new adventure. He's packed his bags. He's happily trotting along, tra-la-la-la-la, in his thoughts. Here's the thoughts down here. And he's saying this whole idea is going to bring a brand new day. Everything's going to be fine. I'm going to be even more successful, more money than I ever thought. But he did not think it through. Did he think about the consequences if he gets caught? I'm not saying he did it. Did he? I'm not saying you did it, and I'm not saying you didn't. Okay, I'm just reading the card. This is the spirits talking, not me. But this fool falls off the cliff. Why? Because he's looking up and not down. He's not paying attention to detail. What's the detail of this picture? The detail is you're at the edge of the cliff, buddy. You're about to fall off, okay? So your little adventure didn't take you nowhere but falling off the cliff. Even the dog, excuse me, even the dog is saying, watch out, look out, woof, woof, woof. You're about to fall off the cliff. I'm sure this represents other people telling him maybe this is not such a good idea, but he's not, no. He says, this is a good idea. I'm in my own mind. I know what I'm doing. Well, guess what? It didn't work. So you've fallen off the cliff, sir. Now, here we have the Five of Swords. This is someone that's very manipulative, and this is either representing him or someone around him. But this is someone that controls. They control with their actions. They see the smirk on his face, getting away with murder. Here's the swords that he stole from his opponents. The opponents, too much pressure. They dropped their swords and walked away. All right, so he ends up with all these swords. But guess what? Swords cut. Swords are never good. This person's in deep thought about his actions, about what he's going to gain from this. The water in the background is murky, representing bad situation. Yeah, this is bad. This is so bad. So I'm seeing the word control, aggressive, manipulation. I'm seeing words like destructive, commanding by your actions. Very manipulative, cunning, very cunning. All these words are coming with this card. So this was his mental state at the time that he decided to make that decision and go on that journey that made him fall off the cliff. All right, very, very cunning, thinking, oh, I'm going to win with these words, with this way of action. No. It doesn't happen that way. Nothing happens that way. Let me tell you something, Diddy, if you're paying attention. The only person that's in control here is God. Okay, we have free will, right? We can do whatever we want to on this earth, but it comes with consequences. You think he's not looking? You think he's not watching? He created you. He created the opportunities, or maybe the devil did. I don't know which one you're following because I see the devil here. All right. There's only two ways opportunities can come. They can either come from God or they can come from the devil. Which one did you choose? All right. There's only two. Okay, only two. If you think you made up all these in your mind, no, honey. They came from the devil that put those ideas in your head, or they came from God that put the ideas in your head. Which one did you follow? Okay, karma always comes back around. That is the golden rule. You people on earth have forgotten that the golden rule still stands. The rule was made from the very beginning of earth, which is God's rule, God's law, and is going to stand until the end of time. Our time here on earth. Okay, that never changes. You can commit any crime you want to. You can do whatever you want to, but karma's gonna come back around. It's always gonna get you. Don't forget that. All right, I cannot stress that enough to people that call me asking me this, that, and that. You made your bed in it. You have to lie in it. You have to suffer the consequences. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Okay. That's what that means. It means whatever you do, there are consequences to it. Don't ever think you're not going to get caught doing something because that's God's law. He sees everything. And eventually, here he comes. Here he comes, and he's going to get you. All right? So I am seeing here the devil. I'm seeing lots of manipulation here of people. The people are chained up. The devil has the people chained up committing sex acts. This is card can represent all of that. Drugs, addiction to drugs, alcohol, sex acts, you name it. The devil made you do it. All right. You have people chained up. You have people doing sex acts. You have people drinking, getting shot up with drugs or whatever. The devil made you do it. So what road did you take? What road did you take, sir? I admired your music and your, not your lifestyle, because I don't like your lifestyle, but some of your music was pretty cool. I'm not saying that you're my top, movie star or whatever you are. But your music was pretty cool. Why can't you just stick with that? This is the problem with people that become famous. They can't handle their fame. They end up becoming drug addicts or drunks, and they take overdoses. And, if you can't handle fame, then don't be in it. It's that simple. It's that simple. If you handed down the honor of fame, handle it. Instead of getting mixed up in all this, you got plenty of money. I mean, you're a billionaire, is what I hear. You got plenty of money. Do good with that money. Why you got to do all this? I mean, what is it getting you? Nowhere. It's going to just get you to hell. That's it. Just going to hell. So, and if that offends you, I'm so sorry, but I'm not the one that created your problems. You created them yourself. Okay? You created them yourself. So I see you now as the hermit. You're on the hill. You're thinking. You're in your thoughts now. Okay, what am I going to do? What's going to happen to me? How do I get out of this? But I am saying you got the upper hand right now because you have not been charged with anything yet. But don't think the police are dumb. Don't think the FBI are dumb. There's a lot of people talking against you right now. There's a lot of people saying things about you that you created. Supposedly, this is alleged. It's not coming from my mouth. It's coming from spirit and then other things that I've seen. Everyone creates their own karma. Okay, so this is going to cost you a lot of money. Here we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, meaning losing money. All right, I do see that you hang tight to your money. You're good with your money. I am seeing that. But I'm also seeing now that your legal counsel, boy, they're going to charge you. They're going to charge you. It's going to take a lot of money to defend you, especially with the charge or the things they're trying to charge you with. I'm not going to say you're charged yet, but with the things they're trying to charge you with, it's going to cost you a lot. You're going to lose a lot of money. A lot of money. But you have a lot of money to begin with. You could have took that money, donated to people that need help people, create programs. I know that you've created programs in the past before where you did good and helped people out, but why can't you keep doing that, Anytime you give from your heart, it comes back to you 3 times fold. Anything you do on this life, it comes back to you 3 times fold. So if you give money to help people, it comes back to you 3 times fold. If you're caging people up, making sex trafficking, that's going to come back to you 3 times fold. Then you're going to be locked up 3 times more. See, that's what I'm saying. Whatever you do, you create karma that comes back to you. Well, here's the judge. I asked if, what was going to happen to him. Is he going to prison? Is he going to jail? So we have justice in the upright because there was other people involved, the people that were hurt. Now, I'm not saying this is you. Again, I'm not saying that you did these stuff. I'm not blaming you. I'm not accusing you. This is alleged. I'm just saying what I see. All right. So here we have the justice card, meaning justice will prevail. What does that mean for you? Okay, what does it mean for you? Justice will prevail. The judge here has a sword up. The sword is a sword cut. Swords always cut. All right. So he's ready to cut. He's ready to he's very passionate about his decision because he's wearing red. And if you notice, there's one foot sticking out here, meaning his feet are firmly planted on the ground, meaning he's a high judge. He's a judge of justice. He's a judge you can't get over on. And he holds the scale that's equal. They're equal to each other. So that means equal for all. So his decision will be in the good of everyone that was involved. You'll get yours, they'll get theirs. Everybody will get what's coming to them. All right. So that's what I see. I do see that I see that this can mean a lot of things here. The hangman means elevation, moving from one area to another. I usually get this when people pass away. Doesn't mean that you're going to pass away, but it does mean that you're going to be moving from one area to another. Okay, what does that mean for you? One area to another. The way of life that you know is over. This is what this means. The way of life that you know is over. Whatever way of life you were living is about to change. Okay. And that's going to end. It's going to move. You're going to move over to another area. It could be prison. It could be heaven. It could be anything. But the way of life that you know it now is closed. And the thing for you is that this is happening in April, which is Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde brings accumulations. It brings endings. So the universe sees that if you're doing this, I'm not saying you are, is not good for you, then it would bring it to a close. If you're doing it, I'm saying if, not saying you are, hurting other people, the universe will bring it to a close. That's why Mercury comes in twice a year or sometimes 3 times a year to close things out that no longer serve us for our higher good, especially if other people are getting hurt. Mercury retrograde will come and close it out. Mercury retrograde is here and it's going to close out many things, including your career. It could close out your career. It could close out your money. It could close out many things for you if you're guilty. All right. I'm not saying you are. So don't be like, well, Jasmine said this, that. No, I'm saying if. All right. So here's the Emperor. The Emperor is another judge. Mighty judge. This judge is the one that's going to give the sentence for you. Okay, showing his power here again. Now I am seeing a past issue with J-Lo, the girl that you used to talk to, that famous woman, J-Lo, and that shooting that you had back then is going to surface back up because they're going to dig way in the past and it's going to surface back up. So I'm seeing that her name is going to be brought up again. And I am seeing that they're going to try to charge her with minimum things, not big things, minimum things. They're going to try to do that. I'm not going to say they're succeeding with it, but they're going to hear a lot of talk about it. They might try to charge her, bring that back in and charge her with something which is going to give her a lot of problems. A lot of problems going to taint her name. All right. It's going to taint her name. She's going to have some serious issues. She's going to have to hire attorneys just to clear her name from the past problems that she was involved with you. Now, I did ask Spirit if you're going to jail or prison for, what they're accusing you of. I'm not saying I'm accusing you, buddy. I'm not accusing you. I'm not saying you did it. I'm asking the cards. So what does the card say? This is the yes and no card. And the upright means yes. And the reverse means no. So upright means yes. I asked, are you going to prison? I'm getting the yes card. How many years? 9 to 10. 9 to 10. I'm seeing a lesser one for you because you have great attorneys. You have, at this moment, now it could change because they're still under investigation, but I don't see them actually charging you for sex trafficking, but I see them charging you for other things that might give you 9 to 10 years in prison. You're going to lose a lot of money in your defense. Sorry, my video paused. You're going to lose a lot of money defending yourself. That's where the money loss is going to come from. A lot of people will stop asking you to advertise for them, or just like with Will Smith, when he slapped that man on stage, he lost a lot. Okay, he lost a lot. That was foolish of him. I thought that was the most childish, ridiculous act anyone could ever do. I mean, grow up. Really? Grow up, Will Smith. All right. So if you like this, fine. If you don't, fine. I really don't give a flip. I'm just here doing my job. All right. So, like I said, every man on this earth has to pay for their own actions. They have to be held accountable for their own actions. You either do right or you don't do right. There's only 2 paths to choose, the right way and the wrong way. There's no in between. A lot of people think there's an in between, but that in between usually splits and you go to hell or you go to heaven. Where do you want to be in the end? Everything comes to an end. Our life here is not promised forever. Everything comes to an end and to an accumulation. At the end of our lives, then we go up and then we are judged, okay? If your name is not written in the book of life, then where do you go? You go down. You go down to visit this person right here. There's no getting out of that once you're there. Think twice, because once you're there, there's no getting out of that. As long as you're alive on this earth, no matter what you have done, you can redo it. You can ask for forgiveness and you can, change your way and get your name in the book of life. That's why you're still alive. But if you wait till you're dead and then ask for forgiveness, that's not going to happen, honey. You're going to be burning right here. All right. So that's for everybody. You have a chance now to redeem yourself, to choose the right path. We're only here for a little while. We're only here for a blink of an eye. Our years here are a blink of an eye. That's it. Okay. Who are you going to follow? What are you going to do? And I'm telling you right now, we are very close. We are knocking on the door of the Great Tribulation. After 10 years, you're going to see things change so drastically that you're not going to know what to do if you're still alive. So you got a chance right now to change what you've done, to ask for forgiveness, what you've done. The only sin that God will not forgive is blasphemy. And that's when you speak against him. That's it. Even in the Bible, it says if you have wronged your brother 7 times or even committed murder 7 times, he will still forgive you. If you're genuinely sorry, if you try to change. but he will not forgive blasphemy. That's when you speak against the Lord. All right. That's one thing he's not going to forgive. All right. So you still have a chance. Brother, I suggest that you go into prayer. And the same with J-Lo, I suggest that you go into prayer because y'all need divine intervention to get out of this. Ain't no lawyer or anybody going to get you out of this. You need divine intervention. And that means from God. That's what you need. All right. You heard it from Jasmine Cool. That's my name. If you want to know who I am, that's my name. These words have not come from me. They come from Spirit. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm reading what the cards say. You haven't been charged with anything yet. I hope that the best comes for you. In spite of what you've done, I hope that you can redeem yourself if you've done it. And if you owe anybody an apology, I hope that you apologize. I hope that you can turn your life around. I always wish the best for everybody, no matter what you've done. And if you need my advice, call me. I will most gladly give you a reading and tell you what it is you need to do to save your soul. But anyway, y'all, yeah, that's what I see as of now. There will be a part 2 to this as the events progress. But I can already tell you right now, I see in jail time for him. I don't see a big charge. I see smaller charges that are big. They're big charges, but not gigantic charges. All right. But, you know, they could find more evidence or more things could surface up. You never know. And then we have a lot of court cards here. Court cards flip. This is a court card. They flip. Could mean no jail time. But these are major arcana. When you see the names down here, major arcana means it's written in stone. This is exactly what's going to happen. All right. So if you know tarot, then you know what I'm talking about. And if you're a fake tarot card reader, then you don't know what the hell I'm saying. The truth is here. You'll find the truth here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Text me if you want a personal reading, and I'll get back at you. Thanks for watching.